There she is. There's a little girl. She's coming up to see her daddy. Yes, she is. She's an awful good girl, aren't you? You coming over? That's a good girl. Lay down. Oh, look at that big hard body. She's solid, aren't you, dear? Yes, you are. You're a solid cat. Yes, you are. What a good girl. Yeah, she likes laying down here in the bed with me. My neighbor come over with some pizza. And Connor wanted some, so I had to give him some off the top. And yeah. So I got the dryer going out there. I'm doing the sheets and all that stuff. Getting them cleaned up. What you doing, girl? What is it? What is it? What a big girl. She's a big girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's a good girl. You good girl? Yeah, I had to wait till 5:30 for Connor to get off the darn bed so I can make it. So I got the sheets going there, and Angie ordered me a new blanket to put along with my quilt because I was finding it cold. Sylvie cat, what you doing, girl? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yeah. She looks exactly like the Sylvester that I had, only he was male, but she's spitting image of him, aren't you? Huh? You gonna turn around? Sylvie, you gonna turn around? Are you? You gonna lay in your belly? Come on. You gonna lay over. You're gonna roll, are you? Come on, roll over. Let me see your belly. Come on. There you go. She's such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're such a good girl. You don't even know she's here. She don't go upstairs. She's got the whole basement to herself, and she's got heated beds here. There's two of them, one under the bed and one on top. Yeah, yes, you was a good girl. Yes, you were. She's a good girl. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl, huh? Well, you want me to pet you? Huh? You want me to pet you? Where are you going? Where are you going, baby? Where are you going, baby girl? Yes, you are. This is what she does. She gets up and rolls on you. Yeah. This is the first time I was able to film her. She ever purring. Holy smokes. She's like her little motorboat or something else. Isn't it? You're quite the motorboat. Yes, you have. You're quite the motorboat, haven't you? Yes, you have. So, see her hitting me, Lo? She wants me to rub her belly. Yeah, Donnie come over with some pizza that they made over there. It was really good. It was homemade. And I gave them all the juices and any sweets that was in the house, put them in a big box and shipped them over there because I can't have anything in the house because I'll eat it. So my sugar was way too high when I was in the hospital. Extremely high. Yeah, it was almost to the point where I could have went into shock, so. And I had to get the transfusion done. What What are you doing? What? Sylvie. You good girl. You ever purring? Aren't you? Huh? Are you ever purring? Yes, you are. Yeah, she's short hair tuxedo cat. That's what she is. And she comes all the way from Atlanta. She flew up with Serafina. But she's always likes to be under the bed, and she was like that when she lived in Atlanta too. She didn't come out very much. And she meowed at me last night, didn't you? Huh? Did you meow at me? Did you? Now where are you going? You going down there, are you? Huh? You going down there? Sylvie. Sylvie. Look at her. Sylvie. It's hard to see her. She's so black. You coming up? Come on. Here. Come here. Let's go to sleep. Are you going to sleep? Are you? You going to sleep? Connor's up in this haunted house, and Charlotte's asleep on the table out in the dining room. I thought it'd be some raccoons tonight, but it's quite chilly. Hey Gogo, what's the temperature?
The current temperature in Eureka is 3 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -1.
-1 with the wind chill. That's cold enough. Did you ever hear the saying, freeze the balls off a brass monkey? It's not, it's not vulgar in any point, but on the old wooden ships, they used to have these 3 indentations that were brass, and you piled the cannonballs on them. And anyway, when they were out in the wintertime and the spray would get on them, the balls would freeze, and they weren't able to put them in the cannons and fire them. So that was where the saying came from. And the 3 brass indentations on the deck of the ship were called a brass monkey. And the balls they mentioned were cannonballs. So anyway, I looked that up and found out and I saw it on documentaries too. Yeah. That right, Charlotte? That's Sylvie. That's a Sylvie cat. Silvie. That's how you spell her name. Yes. What are you doing? And this morning I come down, she must have been under the blankets, because her toys were under there too. Yeah, she had her toys tucked under there, and she throws her toys in her food dish. Don't ya? Huh? Don't ya? Yes, you're a good girl. She's a good girl, aren't ya? Yes, you are. So this is what I do every night. I come down, I spend a few hours. I was 3 hours with her last night. Yeah, and she was just happy to just be here and purr, and yeah, I feel bad that she won't come upstairs, but she did. She came up the landing once, and Charlotte chased her down. But Connor comes to visit. He comes in, and he looks underneath the bed at her, and then he gets up in the window for a little bit, and then he comes down on the bed, but she doesn't pay any attention to him, and he doesn't pay any attention to her. But he knows she's here. And when Angie's working across the hall, she has an office over there. And when she's working over there, she comes over to visit. Sometimes she climbs up on her. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, don't you? Huh? Don't you, little girl? Want your head rubbed? Want your head rubbed? You'd like your head rubbed, don't you? Yes, she does. What you doing? And Angie bought me this watch for Christmas, and when I was in the hospital the other night, the thing that they put on your finger wasn't working. So I said, well, just a minute here, and I hit a couple of buttons, and it showed my heart rate and my oxygen level. And so when they got it working again, we tested it, and the watch was right on. She spent a lot of money on this thing. And it also checks my blood pressure, and you can set it when you're playing golf or some kind of sports, or when you're walking. Yeah. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? This is what she does. She won't sit still. She's rubbing up against me there. She's rubbing up against my legs. Sylvie, look. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Look. Come up. There's a pretty face. Look at that pretty face. Yeah, she won't sit still. She does this the whole time I'm here with her. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. Anyway, well, I gotta go get the clothes out of the dryer, and I'll put this up. So this is my first video ever with Sylvie. So, because she hides all the time. All right, people, I'll say goodnight, and I'm still pale, a little bit pale. So I'll just turn around here. Ooh, here we go. So I'm laying down with her. So yeah, I was really pale the other night when I did the live, but with that extra unit of blood, it turned around good. What are you doing up there? Huh? What are you doing? Sylvie. What you doing, baby? Oh, she's heavy, you know. She's a heavy cat. Yes, she is. She's a heavy pussy cat. Yes. Okay, people, we'll say goodnight, and we're well into March now. Started a new month. That's my computer over there and printer and all that. We got it set up so that she can print stuff off her phone, and also she set up my laptop so I can print from upstairs. Because she knows a lot about computers. She's a smart girl. Anyway, people, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.